Okay, what up everybody? It's Pollywood here. And in this episode, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that I'm going to be doing over the next little while. One of them is, I've gone down the rabbit hole and I bought a jigsaw puzzle. Now, I don't know, I don't normally do jigsaw puzzles, but I've been seeing a lot of people posting up their own jigsaw puzzles that they've done, and it seems like fun, and I figured for just the sheer entertainment, solving, figuring it out, I figured it would be interesting. So I got this 3D lenticular puzzle. It looks really cool. I don't know if you can, might not show it very well on the screen, but I'm going to be breaking out this bad boy tonight, and it's only 300 pieces. I figured I'd get 300 pieces just because I didn't want to bog myself down with like a 1,000-piece puzzle and then never finish it. I figured 300 is manageable, so I'm gonna do the 300, and then if it's too easy, then I've got another puzzle that's like 550 pieces, and then I'll try that one. So there you go. I'm doing jigsaw, baby. The other thing is I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, you know, all this quarantine stuff and what's going on. And I know there's the protests going down in the States, and people are going out and talking about fighting for their freedoms and stuff like that. And I just want to speak to that a little bit and say, we don't have it that bad, guys. Look, I know, like, there's no sports and things are closed and we can't get our hair done and blah, 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 blah. Those are first world problems. It's not anything, you know, as long as we got food on the table, as long as we got money in our bank accounts, and I understand, you know, people aren't working, and I'm not trying to make light of that, but in this hard time, really, as long as we got our family, as long as we got a roof over our heads, as long as we got food on the table, that's, you know, our needs are met, and everything else is extra. And so I just want to just emphasize to you guys that don't worry, we're going to get through this. And, you know, the stuff that you thought was essential, maybe there is going to be a new normal. You know, there was a new normal after 9/11, you know, with security in the airports and at the border crossings and stuff like that. And maybe, you know, it might mean a little bit more of an inconvenience. But I tell you what, I lived in Israel for a year. I was there in 2009, I was there in 2013, I was there in 2017. I know the country fairly well, probably about as good as anybody that hasn't grown up there. And in Israel, they have to make sacrifices in order to live there. You know, they live in a country in which a lot of their neighboring countries, the relationship is frosty at best and downright hostile in most circumstances. And it means that they have to make sacrifices. It means that, you know, going into malls, you got to go through metal detectors. It means that if you're a child that's growing up in Israel, when you turn 18, you're in the army for 3 years. And that army is seeing consistent active duty because of the hostile climate in that region. And, you know, there's a lot of other sacrifices that are made, and people get by there. People understand what the reality is and the situation is. And in other countries with similar circumstances, they have to deal with making sacrifices the same way. And so the fact that we here in North America have to make some sacrifices, stay home, physical distancing, lining up outside grocery stores because grocery stores can only take a few amount of people, that's small potatoes, guys. And I just want to emphasize that. Just bear with it, and it might take a while. And I'm sorry for you guys that are not working and don't have jobs, and I pray that you guys get back to work as soon as possible. But for the most part, I think life here is pretty good. And so I would just ask you guys to just, when you're reflecting on your situation, reflect on other people's situations as well and how people have it, and think about your situation. I know in my situation I have it pretty good. That's all I want to say. Take care, you guys. Love you guys. Once again, we're going to get through this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Pollywood here, and I'm just sitting, just finishing up lunch in my car. And when I recorded this episode, I wasn't aware of what had gone on in Nova Scotia. The news has gotten out that there has been a mass shooting in Nova Scotia, and as of right now, currently 22 dead. And, you know, I'm coming with a video saying we don't have it that bad. And I just want to clarify that there are a lot of people in this country that are hurting, particularly in Nova Scotia right now. And just my thoughts and prayers go out to anybody that's been affected by this mass shooting. And of course, anybody that is dealing with the trauma of losing a loved one to COVID-19 or just having to go through that horrible sickness. So I don't want to trivialize or make light of anything. I just wanted to just clarify that and just make sure that people understood that and realized that. And again, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that's just struggling in these times, and thoughts and prayers, and God bless. Bye.